Oh, I got screws with the bench. Oh, we can't talk about the bench vise. People don't like the bench vise. Thumbs down the video big time. It's another ratchet, right? Snap-on ratchet. This is a 3/8 one. I believe this is a 36 tooth. I'm not counting. It's not the new one to make it 80 tooth. I might buy one of those in a flexi, a locking flexi. So I took this one apart. This thing's dry as anything. This is 2006 era ratchet. I mean 2005 was built. I don't know. I got it 2006. Yeah, dry. See the freaking, this piece came off when I was taking it apart, and that ball is loose. Oh no. So, deal is, what do you do about the ball, right? The springs even more. Make a specialty tool. Costs under $1. They can ship it to you for like a little over $1 and some cents. I added it with my Snap-on order. So I'm buying some more odds and ends. Cheap stuff. Snap-on also has cheap socket organizer rails compared to other brands. Like they're dirt cheap. They're like $3. So we're gonna have to get that ball in, but that's the internal of it. That's the switching mechanism. That's this piece that sometimes breaks. That's the gear that strips out of the drive ball. It's bad. That's the plate, and I got 2 screws around here somewhere. Maybe I can get this one in though. This is a screwdriver. I don't know. But if not, we gotta wait till the tool comes. Oh man, the tool for the tool. That's crazy. Nice design though, I'll give it that. Oh, another thing, I have this, I'll show you. Let's keep an eye on what that drive, that gear looked like, even though it was 1/2 inch. So this ratchet, extremely rare, because none of them are back. They call it the V shifter. I swear it had these in 3/8 and 1/4 inch. I mean 3/8 and 1/2 inch in periods of time. It's probably turned in like an ass, not knowing that this is better quality than what you were getting. So they might be gone. I don't know. Maybe they're in a box somewhere. Doubt it. Lost. But this thing's cool. It's a keeper. But they say the gear on it might be the same as the Snap-on, because I can't find a rebuild kit for it, and the gear has a couple of teeth that are ugly on it. See, this one I could probably get a rebuild kit for, but it has the button. Button is no good for that one. But same size, so something to think about. And then they say this shit's from like the 50s, man, like late 40s, early 50s. They say the Snap-on piece will also may fit in there, but it has that external piece, so maybe not. You would need like a rebuild kit possibly for like where is he? This one, because this is an old Snap-on one too, very old. Yeah, well, I kind of like old tools. I don't know. Let's be turned into a tool collector. You got to be something like a drug addict, a loser, an internet thumbs down guy, a YouTuber. I don't know. You got to be something. So that could be my thing, collecting old tools. I don't know. But let's go clean this thing up and try to force the ball back in. Yeah, the replacement ball, apparently it's glued to that. Well, it looks like that in the kit. So, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. And definitely, if you are in a trade and you use your tools a lot and you trade them into the Snap-on guy, know your product. Do your research. I got stiffed as a young kid when I first moved here. There was this asshole Snap-on guy. I didn't like him at all. There's, I guess he did this route right around here, around Condo Land. The kid downtown is way better. The younger kid, I dealt with him to buy some stuff off a couple of years ago. I still have his card. I'll deal with him and drive across town before, if this guy even still has the route, I don't know, but with a moron. He stiffed me on punches. I traded in some punches. He gave me back different ones. They were similar, but different numbers. And they were actually lesser value than what the punches I did. Did I say anything? No, I was a young kid, but did I do business with him anymore? No. So, know your tools, know what the supersedes, whatever, if it even is anything. And, yeah, so you don't get screwed, because some Snap-on guys are not your friend, and they will, or any tool guy, doesn't matter the brand that they're under, they will screw you over. So, that's that. Yeah, freaking suntan asshole with white hair. I didn't like that guy, man. He was also one of those guys. They had some guy then where I work too, in New York. I didn't like him very much either. He's like hovered around you and he like wouldn't leave. Like, sure you don't want anything? Sure you don't want to buy anything? Like one of those kind of guys. The kid downtown, nothing like that, man. No pressure. He's just a nice kid. Yeah, does the right thing by you. He says he's gonna order it. He has it, you know. And then he takes your number because I was all over the place. He calls me up when I had it in stock. Just professional. But these other people bad. But the suntan dick was the same way. I'd just hang around and wouldn't leave. Like, I guess that was his tactic. Like, alright, go away. Like he's a Loch Ness monster and he wants it $3.50. Go away, you goddamn Loch Ness monster. Just give him money to make him go away. That's how people are. Alright, let's go grease this. Yes, the proper lube to use is super lube, so I was using the right stuff. Then I used the air tool oil, which I don't know. Well, the air tool grease, which is similar. I don't know. But yeah, this has super lube in it. I use it for the polyurethane bushings that I have in the back and for the sway bar. Unbelievable, we got it. It wasn't as hard as the other one. Trick is to force the bowl on with this little lock assembly. And keep an eye out for it. Put magnets around so it doesn't go flying. And then when you're done, that's how much grease I put in, not that much. You gotta finagle with the little switch on it though. It's giving me trouble. This one giving me trouble. This switch wasn't exactly perfect, but yeah, it's a good. That's my old grease gun with super lube. Super lube is like a Teflon grease. Again, made for polyurethane bushings and whatnot. But yeah, it's usually a clear color. This looks a little blue because this old grease gun that was in the old wheelie truck. Yeah, old videos of that back in the day. Whole playlist if you haven't seen it. Ranting, yelling. Anyway, this was the grease gun that was in it. It was dead. Probably the guy who had that grease gun is dead. He had an Impala. Yeah, so that's that. I grabbed it because I did. Just for some bozo just would have thrown it away. Oh, it doesn't work, so I wasn't putting my own grease in it. That goes on. You got your two bolts. T9 or sometimes a T8. I don't know. Yeah, cool. Alright, back together. Changes direction. It's quiet, man. Nothing like before. I'm thinking when you clean them, you know, you wipe them down a little bit. Maybe some water gets in there every time. I don't know. Yeah, grease them up. Awesome. Should do a 1/2 inch now. But, you know, that freaking bowl's really going to have some tension on that. Oh, man. Alright, learning. Took apart the 1/2 inch. If you don't want this piece to come out with the gear when you pry on it, screw around with the shifter. Try to put it in the middle. It takes the pressure off. And as you're pulling, yeah, pull easy. Like I say, like no grease in there. Weird, it just dissolves. So this old bugger, mosquitoes going around here biting me, so do this fast, but much quieter. So I'm happy with that. At least I know there's grease in there now. Awesome. This is just addicting now. So this is a Craftsman one, a Reman one I got because this is one I found in a car, all rusted in the back of the bed. There's like nothing in it. So I'll grease up this one. Little different design, big snap ring, big cover. Before the battery goes dead, got another one. Hear it? Let's take it apart and grease it. That crap. There's nothing on it. It's dry. Craftsman. They don't make this anymore, USA. I gotta get a snap-on one that locks. Long one, not cheap, 120 bucks. Maybe 130, I don't know. The site's down now. Similar design, little ball in the bottom. Breaks your ass. The sirens, it's like 12 o'clock at night. Maybe later. It's back again. They probably didn't leave enough gap, buddy. They didn't leave enough gap and they crashed. Alright, thumbs up for gap videos and crappy ratchets. It sounds good. Alright, precision. See again, you can steal that catalytic converter at night and no one's gonna hear anything. This camera is just screwed. If I don't make any videos soon, you know I just wrecked my only last camera that's left. Alright, let's do another one. Old Reman. This thing's gonna make you deaf if I could turn it. Oh, it's so loud. That's it. We're done. Hello! So this is one of those things where if you showed someone in the reflection, you showed someone like, hey, I greased my ratchet, they'll probably think you're either some kind of like savant or number two, you're crazy. Especially around here, I think. No one's going to these great things. But this shit really works. I am impressed. And yeah, I looked last night on YouTube when I was trying to find a video of someone, or like a web link, how someone to get that ball back in. And yeah, other people were doing this. And I got like a shitload of views, but I didn't really care about the views. I just care about having good working ratchets, you know. What's going to benefit you in life, not necessarily, you know, I don't know. A lot of people just do things for everyone else, but they ain't going to do shit for you. Well, a lot of them won't. The last one, but this is funny. And when I found all these things, and someone wrote in like, oh, you're abusing the policy, this, blah, blah, blah. Because I found all tools and I'm going to trade them in because they're rusted. There's always that guy, you know? Always.